The International Space Station is considered a flagship of scientific achievement in space exploration. But the space station is more than just a scientific laboratory. Ever since the first long-term residents arrived in November 2000, it has been the source of numerous conspiracies. Rumors and speculation have long circulated about strange occurrences on the ISS, including sightings of unidentified flying objects. Some claim that the crew on board has witnessed bizarre, otherworldly crafts in the depths of space, only to have their reports suppressed by higher authorities. Is something sinister happening on the ISS? And if so, why are the authorities covering it up? Launched with the purpose of providing a place for humans to live and work in space for extended periods of time, and weighing in at nearly 500,000 kilograms, almost as much as 400 cars, this spacecraft is the largest man-made satellite to date. It orbits the Earth at a distance of 400 kilometers, going as fast as 7.5 kilometers per second. Now you might be thinking, how do astronauts even manage to board the station? This is, of course, a very complicated task. To dock a spacecraft, they must first approach the station from a distance using a rendezvous profile. This involves a series of precise maneuvers that brings the spacecraft closer to the ISS until it is within a few kilometers. Once the spacecraft is close enough, it will enter the keep-out sphere, a protective zone designed to prevent collisions. The spacecraft will then use its own navigation sensors and thrusters to guide itself to the docking port on the ISS. The docking process is typically automated with the spacecraft's onboard computer handling the final approach. Once the spacecraft is securely docked, the crew can open the hatch and enter the spacecraft to begin their mission. As the gateway between the safety of the space station and the unpredictable expanse of space, the crew maintains strict supervision over the docking port, ensuring that nothing out of the ordinary slips past their watch. However, after several reports of unsettling encounters and the possibility of something more sinister being in the works, led NASA into creating a team dedicated to investigating events in the sky that cannot be identified or explained as natural phenomena. These events are classified as Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena, or UAPs. One of the members is retired astronaut Scott Kelly, well known for holding the record for the longest spaceflight, spending a whopping 520 days in space. In an interview with Den of Geek, Kelly remarked, "Flying in aeroplanes and flying in space, I had experiences where if I let my imagination run wild, I could say, wow, that's an alien spaceship. Even on the space station, I would often see something and I would be like, that's not behaving like a star or a satellite." Discussions about UFOs took a big turn after the launch of the High-Definition Earth Viewing, or HDEV, experiment, where they installed cameras around the exterior of the ISS, providing live video streams of Earth, which can be viewed online. The video streams are also used to study the effects that space has on the cameras and to test how well they operate in the harsh environment. Some viewers have reported seeing inexplicable objects in the footage, but even more ominous are the reports that the video streams were being shut down with suspicious timing, almost as if there was something there that shouldn't be seen. In fact, multiple channels have popped up dedicated to analyzing and recording these incidents. One such channel, led by YouTube user StreetCap1, posted a video where a bright object can be seen steadily descending towards Earth. In the clip, a bright object is seen slowly falling into view, when suddenly the stream cuts off, and the screen flashes indicating that there are apparent technical problems with the feed. "This could well be a meteor or the like," StreetCap1 says in the caption. "What made it interesting was the camera cut off right when the UFO seemed to stop." So just what could be the reason for these strange sightings and disruptions? NASA spokesman Daniel Hewitt claimed that the live feed was not deliberately cut. Hewitt said the cameras mounted on the International Space Station are controlled automatically. The station regularly passes out of range of the tracking and data relay satellites used to send and receive video, voice, and telemetry from the station. For video, whenever we lose signal, the cameras will show a blue screen or a preset video slate. Regardless, this grabbed the attention of many viewers, sparking comments on Twitter debating on NASA's true intentions. The very same user also recorded a stream where a featureless object could be spotted, seemingly docked to the ISS. Taking a closer look at it, we can see that it really stands out from the overall design, appearing almost otherworldly. Whatever this object was, it was definitely not part of the space station. Some noted that this may even be the mysterious Falcon hypersonic technology vehicle designed by the US Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, DARPA, speculating that the experimental spacecraft made by DARPA could still be orbiting Earth after its launch in 2010. The number of similar incidents led many UFO hunters to grow ever more suspicious, accusing NASA of deliberately concealing information. As with most government agencies, there is a shroud of conspiracy surrounding them. One example is the Pentagon's UFO program, which operated in secret before its existence was revealed to the public in 2017. The program, which was called the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, AATIP, was funded by the Department of Defense and investigated reports of unidentified flying objects. At the hearings in the US Defense Ministry, it was reported that from 2004 to 2021, pilots observed unidentified aerial phenomena 114 times, and yet only 3 of these incidents have been disclosed to the public, solely because of the massive media attention they were receiving. But all that seems to be changing soon. While in the past, the US government may have been quick to dismiss theories of UFOs as simple pseudoscience, recently they seem to have turned towards transparency. On the 16th of May 2022, 2 high-ranking military men shared their successes in identifying UFOs using modern technologies together with close cooperation with experts. This is the first time a congressional hearing has been held on this subject since 1969. Their movement towards investigations and answers has led to a tremendous increase in the reports of these anomalous flying objects, with a reported 400 incidents, a huge increase from the 144 assessed incidents in the report released the previous year. To study these phenomena, a special investigative office was created known as the Airborne Object Identification and Management Synchronization Group, AOI-MSG. Today, we bring this organization out of the shadows, said the chairman of the subcommittee, Congressman Andre Carson, during the opening of the hearing. He even called the UAPs a potential threat to national security. Carson also added that the pilots reporting them have been criticized and ridiculed for too long. As classified documents and reports are set to be released to the public in the near future, including those from the UAP investigative team operating under NASA, conspiracy theorists and enthusiasts are eagerly anticipating the answers they hope these documents will provide. But as is often the case with government disclosures,
My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west.
they tend to raise more questions than they answer. When asked if he thought UFOs could be secretly advanced aircraft from other countries, Scott Kelly, a member of the UAP investigative team, ominously replied, "Or our own." With these cryptic words, the mystery deepens. What secrets will be revealed, and what new mysteries will be uncovered by these reports, remains to be seen. It's not hard to imagine that there's a wealth of information being withheld from the public, but as for the reason for this secrecy, we can only wonder. Is it military technology in the works, or something far more unsettling?